Peace. Usually I don't talk on the reels that like that we share on here, but I want to talk about this, man, because this can kind of get misconstrued what is kind of being said right now, and I kind of
Like,
hold on.
it's kind of who I am.
I kind of want to get into this, man, because that's what kind of what the Most High house shot and the word goes into time and season about things. Time to be time for war, time for peace, time to be time to so there's certain times to be angry right here, and that's what in the roundabout way what X is saying right here, man. Because honestly, because he says, man, he wants to be like his. Don't get it twisted, because one of the fruits of the spirit, I mean, is joy, and that's not. And fruits of the spirit is byproduct of who the individual is. It's not something that you practice or you can rehearse things of that nature, but. Let me say that too as well, like the brother Simply Firstborn perfectly said. But there's certain times like you need to because it is too, like Ephesians says, be angry but sin not, honestly, because it is too. It kind of goes back into that righteous indignation indignation. What is indignation? Righteous anger that we kind of talked about in the last video with the whole with Joe Clark and Lean on Me, man. So I'm just gonna let X explain it too in this, because he's talking about his great. This is years ago, like interview from GQ 2019. I remember watching it and talking about his greatest like songs and hits or things of that nature. Well, one of his greatest, because I always think his cuts, well, all of his stuff, but majority of his stuff, but his album cuts was better. But then again, most of his this is just me talking right here, but most of his other stuff, like his mainstream hits, was was classic as well, but it was really album cuts as well. But anyway.
What that means is that I tell money fly by and pop minutes right out. Sometimes people want to feel worse. I mean, they don't always want to feel better. Like however the fuck you want to feel, there should be a song that helps you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? That you can just ride to and then, just feel like you want to feel. Who the fuck wants to be happy all the time? You get taken advantage of all the time. Nobody take you serious. Happy all the time. Get the fuck out of
here. Yeah, in a roundabout way, yeah. I kind of see what he's saying like that. That's what it, he's kind of saying, and that's is what it is right there. He's kind of saying that, honestly, being can be go, because two things can be true. Because, yeah, you can have the fruits of spirit, joy, and being happy, things of that nature. But yeah, I know what he means like that, because there's a time, because that's just part of the human, because it's too, a lot of times when we get in the world, we forget the human aspect of it, man, too. So I just want to, because that just popped in my mind the other day when this interview, what he said. I was like, you know what? That's right. That's why Scripture says, be angry and sin not, or things of that nature, or indignation, have a righteous anger. Shoot, it even says that, what we said about that in the last video, about Lot, how he was vexed about, what he saw in Sodom and Gomorrah, or oppression make a wise man mad. Honestly, that's is what it is right there. Certain times you just feel somewhere because you're human at the end of the day, man. So I even need to learn that sometimes too, because I feel bad sometimes. Say I could be very mercurial a lot and not in a good mood and not really want to talk on the phone like that sometimes. But I feel bad though, because in my mind too, I feel like, damn, that's that could be my last conversation I have with that person. And here was, I'm stuck in a bad mood, whatever. But every time I talk to that person and say that, they said, no, it's cool. Or oh, it's just good. You human. So you gotta kind of take that into account, because me personally, I have a tendency to do that, man. But it's not trying to act I'm surprising great. But I don't know. It's more like that's just me personally. That's just how I'm wired. This is me personally. But yeah, man. That's just what it is. But I know what he meant by that, honestly. Just don't want to, honestly do it. With that, I know what he meant, X meant by that, too. And that's a good point, honestly. Not that you want to be angry all the time, because it was what the scriptures say, especially furious anger. That furious anger is what Cain killed Abel, things of that nature. Or, that's what, or strife. It says, make not friendships with angry men. That's not what that's not what I got from what he's saying. Pretty much saying, but no, man, it's a time and season for things. Like Ecclesiastes 3 says, time for peace, time for war. It's a time for season and things. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to get into this, man. Hopefully this is edifying, man. So, yeah, peace.